Hi Libra, how are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with your reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to be resonating with everybody. Please keep in mind that the roles and energies could be inverted. And with this said, let's move forward. It is a coldish day today, so winter is here. Sorry for the delay. I thought I did the reading, but I guess I did not. So I've been very busy, but I apologize. But you know, good things takes time, so that's that. So we got the ITM, the Two of Rings, the Three of Flutes, the Villain in reverse, the Ace of Roses, Queen of Rings in reverse, the Seven of Flutes, Nine of Rings, and the Knight of Roses. At the bottom here we got the Queen of Mirrors. So we got obviously your energy. We got Libra a lot. We also have Taurus, Virgo. We have Aries and Sagittarius a lot as well, and we got a Cancer popping up as well. I said right now in this moment's spread. So let me go here. So I do feel here that somebody at one point in your life, okay, somebody was in between you and somebody else. They were in between two energies. They were like playing like, let's see who's better, or let's see what's best for me, yada yada yada. I did feel like they chose wrong and they chose somebody else. Now it doesn't mean that you were not the one cutting the connection, but throughout the situationship that you could have had with this person could have made you feel like that they did not appreciate you at one point. And I do see that they were in between you and somebody else as well. I do feel like there was a third party situation. I feel like you cut the connection for most of you and decided to walk away. I feel like this person, the one that was in between two people, like I said, they chose wrong. And either way, in a sense, they are just playing you like you're the villain. Like, I can't believe Libra left. I can't believe they didn't wait on me. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. But at the end of the day, again, it is what it is. They didn't choose correctly. They didn't choose fast enough, and you walked away. Now, I feel like you have been trying for the longest time perhaps to make it in the career sense. It's like, I'm continuing to moving forward, I'm continuing to put in my effort, but there's a sense of like, every time I get somewhere, I feel like there's like a blockage that I have to overcome, and then I overcome that blockage, and then there's a sense of like, then there's something else waiting for me. So it's like always like a Mario Bros movie / game, that once you're done with one thing, it feels like you have another challenge to overcome. I feel as well that you're the kind of person that you are more about first impressions. I know it's a lot of messages, so keep up with me, please. You're more like the first impression kind of energy, meaning that you do give the benefit of the doubt, but you also have a limit in how much you're going to give, meaning that, yeah, you're going to give the benefit of the doubt, but if you screw up once, you will never see that person again. And I feel like there's people from the past, not necessarily about romantic situations. This is people who doubted you, people who talk badly about you, people that in that situation that are coming back into your life because something that you did, something that you said happened to be truthful, or in a way to perform you were right, and they're coming back trying to reconnect with you, trying to play DUMB, like, oh yeah, let's connect with you again. I feel like they don't know that, or they think that they could deceive you, but for some of them, they don't know that you're the more like the first impression kind of person. Not necessarily that you're going to cut them off, but you're never going to believe, trust, and connect with them the same way. And I do see like some people that are in that situation are going to be like, oh my gosh, Libra is being too harsh on me, blah blah blah. And it's not true. You have the right to make your decisions, and at this point, this person or these people did screw up, so at the end of the day, they make their bed, they better lay on it, right? with the Seven of Flutes and the Nine of Rings here, I do feel as well that I feel like you're cutting cords with people that don't deserve your time. I feel like you're putting yourself first, and you have been doing that. I do see as well that there's people watching your social media or watching you from a sense that they're upset out of your glow up. You have glow up since a long time now. It is crazy because you have been feeling not like that. When I say you're glowing up, you may feel like, I know I don't feel this way, I look that way, but the reality is whatever it is, you are, and you have been glowing up. And a lot of people that see you from afar, that they don't know you personally, that they don't know you well enough, think like that of you, into where they watch your social media, right? There's a lot of people here as well trying to cause harm via magic, but what they're doing is actually hexing themselves and blessing you, because you're very blessed and you're very protected by the divine, and nothing against you really fulfills, it returns back. So at this point, there's people also watching you because they could have been doing things against you energetically, and maybe they're not understanding why it's not working, why is Libra still doing good in their perspective, right? I do feel like the worst is over, Libra, and you soon are going to be getting into a place of abundance, happiness, peace, and stress-free zone. With the Queen of Mirrors right here, the Biha here. A lot of people think of you like you're a Biha, because you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you're not afraid to express it. You also have no issue getting your boundaries heard and expressed and followed. So a lot of people, even if they don't want to admit it, they do respect you for it, but they will never tell you that. But they call you the BITCH because, once again, they can't get through you. You're a person, you're a leader, you don't follow trends, you don't follow people, and sometimes people, when they test you, they want you to do what they want, and when they don't get that, they of course call you a certain way. But it's telling me right here that you are a mirror energy, meaning that you give what you get. If you don't like it, then this is your energy, work on it. So I do see a lot of people who have a lot of opinions of you, but regardless of what they say, regardless of how they want to phrase it, they hold you on high regard. Of course, they're not going to tell you that, but they do. They find you very attractive, and there's people who are upset over your looks. They allegedly claim that, oh my gosh, Libra thinks she's so good, or Libra thinks they're so attractive, and they want to gaslight you into believing that you're not attractive, but you are. Trust me, when you're not attractive, nobody really notices, right? Unfortunately, that's how it goes. But when somebody's constantly on your back, like, you're this, you're that, people with poor IQ sometimes, and people with a lot of insecurities, they tend to repeat the same thing over and over and over. They often get their little group to do it too, just to manipulate you into thinking that they're right, because they have no valuable information, meaningful connection, right? Meaningful conversation. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna try their best to pretty much let's say something, and they think if you see a lot of people saying the same yada yada yada, it means that it's true. This is just very poor manipulation 101. So whenever that happens, just know that you are the leader, and these are people who are trying to humble you. And some people be like, that's not what I'm trying to do. When you don't try to humble somebody, you just don't pay attention to them. That's common sense. If you are often, and they're often and always in your energy trying to humble yourself, even though you're minding your business, these people want to humble you because they feel you're better than them. This is how they feel. That's not how you are or what you have projected. People will project you in a way their own insecurities will tell them to project you. So keep in mind that you are being watched, you are being talked about, and you are being admired, even though some people will call it different. I do see that you have 3 people here that are having crushes on you. I do see also somebody from the past, again, wanting to come back. Somebody may asking you out on a date, but I do see here that you are creating a lot of butterflies in somebody's energies I do see in some people's energies, to be quite honest, with the rose ceremony in the reverse. I feel that you're not really necessarily looking for someone. For some of you, for whoever is single, right, you may not be opposed, but you're not looking for someone. And I do feel that you're not into the energy of like, I will, and like this energies that are like, oh yeah, I like you, but tell me what you can bring to the table. You're not into that energy. You're not into like entertaining or proving yourself either, or you see it or you don't, and that's the energy I see you in. I also see as well that some of you need to reconnect a little bit more with your current partner. I do feel this lack of romanticism, and there's a need for you both to try to work on getting back into that, because if the romanticism is gone, this could cause some sort of issues in the connection in the future. And if you both have feelings for each other, it's worth, picking on what's going on and trying to work it and try to prevent certain situations from happening if you really love the person you're with. The limo, Cancer energies, 8 of flutes. This was some sort of secrets from somebody. There's some sort of secrets. Okay, so this, I'm gonna say it and you can take it. This can come from a romantic situation to a random person. Random person meaning like not romantic. Moving from that, I do see again something that you said, something that is connected to you. These people or this person was like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Now it seems to happen that you're not wrong and they're coming in, but I do feel that they're going to try to test you. It's like playing with you, like gaslighting you. This person is like a spy that whatever you say will tell somebody else. So keep in mind that there's a group of people here. This could be 3-4 people. This could be more than that are talking about you, and there's going to be one person who's going to actually go into your DMs or talk to you, but they're going to be giving that information to somebody else. It's like passing down the information. So at this point, it's a call for you to be careful who you trust and what you say. Okay? The 2 of mirrors. I do feel people who are constantly in competition with you, and they're going to be, this next 3 weeks, they're going to be noticed. They're going to make themselves noticed because how they tell you things. So these are people who are constantly in competition with you because they're very, very intimidated by you. So just be careful, because I do feel a lot of envy surrounding you. You got to be very careful, and nothing about like, oh my gosh, is it gonna be too bad? No, it's just for you to avoid unnecessary energies that don't disturb your time of day, babe. The proposal. Babe, I see if you're single, somebody's gonna ask you out on a date. This person, I don't know why this person does like you, but I do feel like they have other intentions too. This person is gonna be looked as, if you're single, oh, I'm so kind, I'm so cute, I really want to date you, I'm interested in you. There's gonna be more than that, and I feel like it's more about for their own benefit. I feel like this person may not even want to get married in the future, or may not want a real relationship, and they're gonna tell you they are. So you need to be very careful, because I do feel like there's people wanting to use you, wanting to be in your energies. This could be in a friend sense, this could be also in a love sense, but in the romantic sense, if you're single, I want to call you on to be careful, because there's a new energy wanting to show up in your life that is going to be a deceiver energy, and there's going to be a newer energies, which is, remember that I told you that there's 3. Remember that I told you that there's three energies. Is going to be one of those three energies. The other two energies have upper and higher chances to be more than friends, if that's what you want. And of course, I'm not talking about dating both of them. It's more about decisions. But I do feel like they're going to come around 2025, and it's not that far because we are November. So at this point, this energy here, you need to be very careful, because they want to use you in a way, shape, or form, and it says that it's for the wrong reasons. So be quite careful. You're the Barchelette, and you have better energies and better options, and be very careful what you do. Now, I do see as well, if you're in a relationship, I am not calling you to check your husband's or your wife's phone, but I feel like allegedly it's more on Instagram, if they have any social media. It doesn't have to be Instagram, but it's popping to be Instagram. But again, it could be any other social media, right? Understand that. Make sure that if you check if they're giving a heart to somebody, if they're commenting down other people's photos or their recent deleted messages, because I feel like, again, they could be just having what they could claim like it's fun and games, it's nothing real, but they shouldn't be acting like that. Okay, and if it hasn't happened yet, if you see a female or so wanting to add your man, or if it's opposite your woman, make your boundaries set and make sure. But something about social media, they could be doing things behind your back, and that you need to be watching, because you deserve the respect that you give. So this is just a call for some, and others of you, somebody is going to start hitting you up through social media, and this could be one of the three people that I told you. But whoever this person comes in first, that is very attractive, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And that's why it's going to be so hard for you to walk away on, because the universe is not going to give you a random that you don't like, of course. You need to pretty much put into perspective, it is what I want to what I deserve, and if you're able to separate them both. So good luck on that. Let's see in the money sense. They're telling you to have a leap of faith. I feel like some of you could be questioning your faith, could questioning like how things are going. You may feel like, your heart is not it. You may feel like, oh my gosh, what if I make a mistake? What if it's not the right choice? But it's not telling me that. I do feel as well that you are soon to be very noticed. I do feel like you are. I feel like you're going to be in celebration very, very soon. It's also talking about podcasts and stuff like that. Some of you could be interested in that as well. With the daydreamer in the reverse, some of you may feel like your dreams are just dreams, but it's not. Your dreams are not just dreams. And I feel like some of you could feel like, oh my god, my dreams are just dreams, and it's not true. It's more than that. And finally, let me see. You're going to have that mansion. You're going to have that mansion. You're going to have that success that you have been wanting to. Some of you have been wanting maybe to like move or so, and it feels like, oh my gosh, I will never have that kind of house, or I will never have that kind of life. But it's telling you that you'll be surprised other things that you are about to experience in your life, my loves. So at this point, I highly recommend you to keep up that faith, because amazing things are about to show at your doorsteps, my loves. And yeah, they want you to take it slow, and keep in mind that something important is going to happen that's going to give you everything you want. Yeah, everything you want. And it's something that, I don't know, it's like recorded, saved, or it's something that you can't remember. I'm not sure what this is, but I do feel that once again, you're going to have a lot of people talking. And even the people that claim that they don't like you, that they're not your fans or whatever, they're going to be talking. Let me just get that card. Sorry, I have it all the way here. Too far. I didn't notice it was going to be this far. Let me just go with these cards today. You got the number 1313, and it's called To Clarity, Angel Whispers. It says, as the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Affirmation: loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. So my loves, this is the end of the reading. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, I am so sorry. Sorry for the delay, but I've been just very busy. Either way, I also want to encourage you to follow me here. You can follow me outside on YouTube. Thank you so very much and have an amazing day.